Welcome. In front of me I have the XIAOMI Sound Play, and I'll be going over unboxing of this portable speaker along with giving you my first impressions as I go along and check it out myself. So packaging wise, I would say it's pretty standard for the price point. We have some information at the back side of the box. So this is an 18-watt speaker. It comes with IP68 resistance, 14 hours of battery life, I presume equalizer and some other jumbo, which I have no idea how to distinguish these labels. So I'm going to be checking it out on their own website, where I hope they use words instead of icons. Okay, so that's everything that is in the box. See, here we get a cable. So it's a Type A to Type C for charging. Now, honestly, you can probably throw that out. You most likely already have enough Type C cables lying around. Would have been nice to have as a freaking charger for them. Anyway, inside we have the speaker. Oh, so it's actually meant to stand up. Interesting. So yeah, we have XIAOMI branding right here, as you can see. We have a couple buttons, so volume up, volume down, play, pause, and then we have some other options at the back, like turning on, pairing, I have no idea, and the lighting for this little thing right here. Now, let's boot it up. Okay. Now, I'm a sucker for infinity mirrors. I don't know, they just look freaking cool to me. And the lighting uniformity here is top notch, I would say. Now, this is probably not that visible on the video, but I can see the lighting going all the way down to like right here. And this is in a, lit environment. Probably if you turn off the light, it would be even nicer looking. But anyway, it's just a gimmick. So let's move on. I'm gonna grab my phone and hopefully it shows up with pairing. No, it does not. Alright, I know why, because I have Telescale on. So let me just go to Bluetooth and add it myself. Oh, there we go, XIAOMI Play. Okay, that was quick. So I'm gonna play some things that hopefully are copyright free, considering they're like AI music. But who the hell knows, to be honest, considering who gives a shit about laws nowadays. I'm kind of curious, is that the bass button? Let's see what that will do. Yep, it definitely does something with the sound. Let's see something else. I guess I'm just gonna go to YouTube. Okay, I think this is enough for like sound test. I can already clearly tell how it sounds, and it does one of the things that I don't think a microphone might show or make it audible in a good way is the muffled sound of this. So for some reason it sounds a little bit as though you were to put something over it, like if you had, I don't know, a pillow or maybe, I don't know, a blanket, put it over it. It sounds a bit muffled, weird in a way. So the equalizer right here is a little bit off. It doesn't have that clarity to it. Now, I don't expect much from speakers at this price range, as this does cost 250 PLN, which is about $60, maybe 70 max, including tax already. So this is a very cheap speaker, but like I said, it is the sounding of it is a little bit off. All things like sound related with this one just feel weird sounding. I don't know how to really explain this. Bass, it's trying to put out bass, but clearly it can't. So it doesn't. I haven't been listening very loudly, by the way. So this is not like, this is less than, what is it, like quarter of the volume? Let's quickly check. Yeah, it's basically here. So it's, I think, less than even a quarter of the volume. And at quarter of the volume, this seems like it's trying to reproduce some deeper bass through equalizer, but it just sounds bad. Not distorted, but just bad. The treble and other things just seem a bit more muffled under that. And yeah, I don't consider this to be the best kind of listening experience. Now, if this is something that you just want to, clip in and have by your belt when you're, I don't know, doing some activities, I would say it's okay. It's not great. It does have water resistance to it, so that's kind of nice. But I will want to be very upfront. You can get something that sounds better, that is even smaller, and it would be from JBL. JBL has these like smaller speakers, the clip ones and whatever. They might lack a little bit of bass, but their sound quality is going to be better. So that could be an option. Now, I don't exactly remember the price comparison, so I could be really comparing something that is at a different price point. So, let me quickly check. JBL. Hello, Google, can you search? Thank you. Okay, yeah, so JBL Clip. It's a little bit of a different design, but it costs even less than this. Now, it is a smaller speaker. And you can get something like the JBL Clip 5, so they already had 5 of them, and it comes basically with a carabiner. So there's like these, kind of like a climbing carabiner that is part of it, and you can just clip it to whatever the hell you want. It is about this big of a speaker. It's kind of like an egg shape almost, and it sounds also pretty good. It's going to be smaller, the bass obviously lesser, but if you take this outside, the bass will vanish essentially. So it's not something that you're going to be hearing too much of anyway in the open area. And I know that JBL also has a little bit closer to this. Is it this one? Flip? Let's see. Yeah, Flip seems to be the equivalent of this. It will sound definitely better, but it is, judging by what I'm seeing, about a little bit less than double the price. So that's not the best comparison. Now, if you can get it closer to this, it could have been a good option. Maybe previous versions, as not much is changing with them. So, because again, Flip is, and there's already 6 generations of them. So maybe you can get like a third one for half the price. If you can, something tells me that it's going to be outperforming this one without much of a problem. But I recommend checking out some other options as well. And like I said, that Clip could be a fantastic option. It's smaller for outdoor usage. It will have better sound just generally with a lower or lesser amount of bass. But like I said, outside you won't really hear that much of a bass anyways. And this one here, it's primarily from sound done strictly to like when you have, your equalizer and you like take a, the first little sliders that are for the lower frequency, and you go, oop, yep, cool, let's go, both of them maxed out. It's kind of how this sounds. It's there, but it's not good. So that's about it. Now in terms of weight, I do want to also mention this. It's not a heavy speaker. It is on something that you can, for instance, clip to your backpack and not even really feel it that much. The lighting right here gimmick, it seems like there's probably different modes. Let's see. Oh, different colors. Oh wait, I just realized this is also LED. For some reason I thought that it's not. Wait, let me go back to that. Damn, that is actually... Okay, camera doesn't pick this up too much. But I thought that... I didn't even realize that this is an LED because it matches the color of the silicone right here. Really fucking close. So this is, in terms of color reproduction, pretty damn good. And I was just kind of looking at this, and it seemed like it's a bit so it's richer in color, closer to the top, while it just fades away in closer to the bottom. So I was just thinking it's a clear silicone with some tint to it, and that was the gist of it. But no, this is actually complete lighting all around. So that's kind of cool. It is pretty nice, vibrant, and good looking in that sense. Let's see, if I do like double press, does it do anything? Hold. Did something. Huh. Yep. So anyway, it's a fine speaker for the price and the size. I just think you can get something that is a little bit more versatile, like the Clip, which comes at a cheaper price than this, will have a little bit of a better sound with less bass, and easier to, you know, attach to things as it comes with a built-in carabiner. So anyway, that's about it. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.